Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of Phoenix Point, the Year 1 edition. And what we need to do is kick these nasty little Pandorans out of our Living Crystal Quarry here so we can start harvesting again. And even though we do have good numbers of living crystals at the moment, if I want to build an assortment of living, or ancient weapons I should say, I definitely am going to ultimately need more than what we just have here. That's good enough depending on the weapons we build for, you know, 2 to 3 maybe more weapons. But if we want to build potentially all of them so I can give them all a test drive, we need this back, which is why we're doing it. We'll debate afterwards whether we want to come down here. Perhaps one of the reasons to do that is just to get more experience for some of our lower level guys in here, like it would be nice to get a technician a little more advanced to be able to maybe take out on some final missions. So there's reasons to maybe even do this one afterwards, if the Pokey Tiamats could even make it that far, and if we come through healthy enough. So there's a lot of ifs, ands, and buts, but I guess it all hinges on what we can do here first. So let's see what we can do here first. It's an extreme threat level daytime, which is always something I like. I prefer over nighttime. And we got good choices. We got Will, Spider Drone Smith. Great nickname for him since he decided to take the orders that the Spider Drone misclick was supposed to do. So that I love that. For that reason, I love that nickname. Ada, we're going to keep you out of here. I don't think we're going to be able to do enough to get you worthwhile or ranked up for the final mission anyway. Let's get the rest of these guys out there and see what we can do. Let's take a look at how we are equipped. And we got spider drones. And I'm thinking, you know, we could do a little test drive maybe. Let's go find out about the weight. We don't have to worry about extra ammo, but we got ourselves our first ancient weapon here. And since you are infiltrator, you can use this ancient weapon. And we're going to give it the old test drive here. Part of me, though, kind of feels like I don't want to give up a sniper on top of that. How heavy is this? A little bit on the heavy side. So why don't we use a little strength here? And we're going to be slightly encumbered. And I don't mind that right off the bat, Veronica, because what we're going to do is we're going to probably be launching our spider drones anyway. And as soon as we do that, that'll get us back into, well, we won't be over encumbered at that point. So that's the way we're going to do it. We're going to take our first ancient weapon out for a test drive and deal with things that way. Do I want to change anything about you? And I've kind of been going for the little extra aim that we get from this, but now I'm starting to wonder, do we want to switch over at some point to keep you stealthier, especially with this secretive, silent kind of a weapon? And I'm thinking that's just what we're going to try. We're going to give it a test drive and see what it looks like. See how we do. Go full stealth here. Veronica. Kurt Russell, now did I put, yeah, we got the sniper rifle there also. You're going to lose some aim, but at least we got a little bit of distance to help us out here if we need it. Kurt Russell. I'm thinking of giving you some speedier legs these days. Your speed here is up to snuff, but let's take a look at, I'm thinking agile legs. You got the cybernetic midsection. We're going to give you the mutated legs. It gives you 4 extra speed and makes you immune to goo, which, God, that's a double bonus. And so we're going to give it a go. Let's mutate. And we have the mutagens, that's for sure, still over 1300, 1375. So there you go, speedy men. And do we have anything else we need to give you? You've got a stick. You've got a decent weapon there. We probably, in my mind, do not need this. So So we're going to take that away from you. We'll give you a quick reload here. Is there anything else? We might as well give you a grenade or two just so we have some options. And the question becomes, well, what kind of grenades do we want to give you? At this point, what's going to do the most good for us? The other, well, the other thing is now that, let's bring that up here. Now that we're dealing with Pandorans, let's add a little neural capabilities to the team. We did it with our sniper up top, even though we gave her the ancient weapon. We also gave her the sniper weapon, the neural sniper weapon, to try out against Pandorans. I mean, heck, if we can capture something that we haven't captured yet, if the opportunity presents itself, why the heck not? And then we'll throw in that one grenade I was talking about. Charles Dutton. So we got this, and I think the turrets themselves are too heavy. I'd almost rather have two turrets, but we have one turret, and we'll just have to pick it up. What would be best? And the thing is, we're starting to get to the point where action points become a big deal, especially as a field medic. So I'm going to give you a couple of more bits of willpower. In fact, we're going to dig in. That's how important I feel will is for you now, Charles Dutton, as you start gaining more abilities, especially a healing ability. We'll go this way. Dana Winter, you have the rockets as backup. You're fully encumbered. And I'm thinking we got to dip in for a little extra will for the boom blast that you just recently picked up. And that's the way we're going to go with you, keeping you outfitted just that way. The Scarab's along. It's damaged a little bit. Ada Wong, take a back seat. And we got some boom blast here. We got some rage burst here. And I guess that's good enough. And we're not going to dip into the pool for any upgrades for you. Will, Spider Drone Smith, we're just going to call that a day. And then we're going to take you out. All items on this battlefield will be automatically recovered. Let's go try out some of our new stuff. Alright, let's take a look at this battlefield. We don't have to worry once again about ancients, but we got Pandorans hiding around out there. God, do I remember this walkway from before? Well, it doesn't matter if I remember this walkway from before. I think what we'll do is what we usually do. We'll get up here in the high ground right in front of us. And then it'll give us some nice sniper angles to cover the field here. I think that's how we'll start at least. And get an idea of the enemies we'll be facing. I think the Scarab... kind of going to move you last, Scarab. And we don't really have a super agile individual. So let's start out with our sneaky individual here to see what we might see. Nothing, so it may take us a few turns to get up above. This is not the fastest team, the swiftest team that we have ever had going out. So let's bring you right here, Charles. So far, nothing. Now, obviously, we could definitely do some jet jumping up, but Dana Winter, you don't have much will, and I want to save it for the boom blast that we can get from you. Kurt Russell, you are the speedy one on this team, so I take that back. I kind of overlooked you. We do have one speedy choice on this one. And Will, Spider Drone Smith, let's get you up here. In fact, we'll probably shoot some spider drones out next turn now that you're up towards the lead here, Veronica. And Kurt Russell. You can get pretty far, but you know, I don't want to push you to your limits and then activate on the last move of the turn. So let's just get you over here by Will Smith. We'll park you right there. No Pandorans sighted. Let's bring the big vehicle up to kind of, for our most lead individuals, provide potentially a little extra cover as we're moving forward. And we'll leave the Scarab there and call it a turn. Now we have like 4 double rocket shots on the Scarab. I think that's our turn. I don't think I need to do any pistol overwatch with anybody. Yeah, there's no pure snipers to get the free pistol overwatch anyway. I take that back. We can get free overwatch here, so why don't we just do it? And let's see if anything comes around the corner, up above or down low. Okay, our first sighting. That guy's got bridge duty. This guy's coming off in the distance. And we got a few worms to be able to get shot. We'll see what kind in a moment. And with that camera pan, oh, maybe it was the mine fragger. It made it seem like something also could be down here. So we have an answer to the mine fragger. That's easy. I think what we're gonna do is this time we're gonna lead with the vehicle coming up here just to get started, and we'll come off to the side, leaving a path for anybody else to get up here that wants to get up there. But we're only gonna move it just so we can shoot the rockets if we need them as the rest of us move forward. I'm also thinking we probably should get the spider drones shot out. And we'll get some off to this side this turn. And we found ourselves another one. Yeah, it panned over here, and that's who we can see, and it's a marksman, and I'm glad we gained sight of that one. I'm almost thinking Dana Winter now might be time to go explosive over here, because he scares me. There's nothing else out here that really scares me that much. We do have the organic grenade launcher, but they don't do a whole ton of damage per se, and that's if they're accurate. And we got a foot pad way over here. That sounds like a shorter range weapon. Not really. The assault rifle can be pretty deadly at long range. Let's see what he's shooting, just so we are prepared when he starts shooting. I don't think he sees us yet. Poison worms, okay. I can handle poison worms. We just didn't need the explosives coming at us right off the bat. And then this guy does have a weapon, so we got to be aware of that. And it's an evolved organic machine gun. So I assume... well, I don't know what it means by organic. I was going to say he doesn't have to worry about ammo, but apparently he has an ammo cartridge, so we'll see. And I'm kind of thinking maybe right off the bat, let's get the marksman out of the way and let's do a little boom blast. You know, and we may have, depending on how much damage we get put out right away, maybe the rocket can go somewhere else. We'll see. We got 2 arms, 2 legs, and he disappeared. It looked like he went off this way. So the marksman is still a threat out there. So maybe what we can do is, as we're moving forward, stay out of range of the marksman. On it. And I'm kind of thinking he moved off this way, so I could do a random shot over here, but we might as well go for some stuff that can maybe help us a little better, and that would be this Triton back here. And looks like we hit a tree. Well, that stinks. Let's go see if the rocket can do any better.
Let's get this done.
This time, the rocket did a little better. We got him bleeding at least with that weapon. So we got some folks. Now, he's a little far away. I'm not going to worry about the grenade just yet. I think what we will do with the Scarab is spread the love and see if we can damage this guy too. And so much for a bridge. It's now a bridge to nowhere, and we found something underneath him at the same time, so it's a little bit of a bonus. We did not damage him, any arms, but we did point out something else, and I think that's probably too far for the guy who disappeared on us, so I think that may be someone else even down there. So with that in mind, why don't we take you up here? Kind of feeling like, wouldn't it be nice with the technician to be able to get a turret up here? But at the same time, that's not going to give us the movement we need. Where can I get us hidden? Perhaps here, because that's only, we can only see the grenade, and it's probably decent cover against the marksman when he appears. So we're going to do a positioning move. Not with you, Kurt Russell. I thought I had picked the technician. Typical of me. Yeah, the technician can't get close to far enough. So, we have no sight here. You're there. Let's get Kurt Russell to take care of the mine fragger first, because we can do that easily, and then get Kurt Russell into probably what will be decent cover against the marksman. Kind of what I'm thinking. So let's bring you up here, Kurt Russell. You don't have much will, so we're not going to do it as a dash. We do like the fact that you have a little extra speed. And what the heck? That's not a kill. Piercing, virus. Ay, ay, ay. What's this do? Oh, that doesn't even give enough damage, so we gotta go with the stick. Yeah, we don't like the stick, but we disabled the head, so he may not be able to do anything anyway. Let's, yeah, he can't get us. So we did do our job against him. I'm thinking we'll bring you right here. Let's keep you there for now. Let's bring you here first to see if we can gain eyes on this guy. And we cannot. Yes, we can. Oh, we killed. It was like a little something other. I don't know what the heck that was, but it's dead, whatever it is. So let's just park you there to hopefully have good enough cover against that marksman when he makes himself known. That means you, Will Smith. We could do another boom blast and start pounding the guys out here we know of, and that's probably our best bet. The only question is, can we shoot over that wall? And the answer is no. So we're only going to be able to get one shot up here. And the question is, will the marksman from down here, I don't think he'd get quite enough of an angle, so we're just going to do this. And we are going to just do a single grenade. If we can make it. Okay, we're going to do boom blast. All for the one grenade so we can get it far enough. And this is of the enemies we can see. He doesn't have a great shot on anybody. and we'll keep it that way. He would have the most potential for a shot on us, so let's try this one. We took out an arm. Hopefully that's enough. That's a one-armed weapon. Yeah, the weapon is gone. So he's not a threat unless he gets close. So at least we don't have to worry about a stray shot doing us damage other than the marksman. Where do we want to bring you? I'm almost feeling like we can maybe bring you here, Will Smith. The marksman ran in this neighborhood, so he'd have to run pretty far to be able to get an angle to get a good shot on you. And that should allow you to boom blast without moving next time, I hope. That means Veronica, we can move you not very far. And we'll get you reloaded. Charles Dutton. I'm going to load you up here just so we can get you up top next turn to set out a turret in what hopefully will be a good position for us. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that marksman can gain position on us. The marksman will not. Well, at that angle, can he? Can he see Kurt Russell? Looks like another marksman's out there. The grenade guy is now close enough to use that grenade. And they're kind of hidden, okay. Okay, at least you stayed safe. And it would seem that there's some hidden individuals out there that are able to take some shots against us. And that does not thrill me. I wish... Now this says you can see some people right where you are. Let's just see what that aim is like on that crystal crossbow. And doesn't do a lot of individual damage per se, but when you consider it gives us 4 shots, it can take care of the grenade threat all by its lonesome. So let's think about this. Now we also don't have some of the higher level cases. We can put out a decoy. What does this shot give us? Okay, so it doesn't do a lot of damage per se, but it shoots out some paralyzing stuff, and paralysis is 16. So yeah, I think we're going to start with the crystal crossbow. We're not going to worry about paralysis at this point. Let's just do a quick aim. Or we can get a hell of a lot of shots with quick aim now that we think about that.
Confirming target.
We'll go against the carapace. Do a regular shot without quick aim. And we got him bleeding. So the aim is good. He's also appearing to be a bit dazed. So hopefully that means he can. Let's see what our shot or what's going on with this guy in the back. He's totally long range. And his will is 19, so we can't quite have him, and his hit points is 98. Let's just get a sense, because we need to, on this paralyzation thing. Since he's dazed, I want to get an idea of how badly it paralyzes. 16 paralysis out of the 19 will that he has. We'll see. Because I guess the paralysis based on the will is what it would appear. So we'll leave it there for the moment.
What's our move?
Spider drone man. Now we got this guy bleeding down below. We got the sniper over here. Now you don't necessarily have the best stick in the world, but it can definitely help us a little against some of these guys. Well, one thing we can do, we'll send a spider drone here. Try and keep his spitterhead away from us. And what did we damage? We damaged it all. Well, no, he's bleeding 20. His carapace is a little injured. We can send this guy maybe over the edge to see about laser weapon guy to disable him a little bit. And we definitely got him bleeding and immobile. He's able to bleed 50, but that's still 3+ turns, especially with regeneration. He's still in there, and we've got this guy hurting. Problem is our last spider drone can't reach. Who would we rather take out of this group? Well, since we can't reach the sniper, I fear this weapon more at the moment if he can get in position. Does he and he has Ivy, he could climb right in front of him potentially, although with bad legs it'll be difficult. We're going to send the spider drone here. And let's see what he's left with. He's left with a sucking arm, so he is also now a close-up guy. Now he might be able to leap up. He's bleeding a little more. Still, nobody is a guarantee for us.
I'm here.
Now, how far can you jet jump? Not close enough for any kind of bash here. So we might want to think about a little bit more of a boom blast to help us out. And what have we got here? Triton Thug. And we know we have others out there. And what I'm thinking is, you two got shot at. You're going to be another threat to get shot at over here from whatever was over here shooting at you. I don't know how thrilled I am about this. Can we get you up here? Where do we want to send? There's so many. We have so many individuals out there that aren't quite dealt with. And unfortunately, we do not have rapid clearance for Kurt Russell yet. So anything we give him to do, any job, and then we still got to worry about this guy with that shotgun, and this would just get us that much closer. Will points here are 26. Will is still good, and usually is with Tritons. 32. 21. Well, let's face it, will points are really good all around still. We need to start doing something about the will. If I brought you here, one swipe will get rid of him, and we might be able to get over here, maybe, but then we become a target for the shotgun. So I'm thinking that's not our best strategy. But at the same time, we got these crystals in the way. If we jump you down here, that might keep you a little protected. Maybe there's something else we can do about the sniper. Do I have anyone else over here that can take a shot at the moment? And absolutely not, other than a rocket off the scarab. So since his legs are okay, let's get rid of this threat first. Because we're going to have lots of other grenades to throw. Actually, let's send the rockets from the scarab over here to see if we can damage this guy. And boy, did we damage that guy. He's no longer a threat. Now, I'm kind of thinking, now is the time we take a chance. We can come down here, SWAT, and then not quite have enough to get over here. So we would have to use up some of that precious will. Let's see if we figured this out to work in our favor. And I can dash over here and get one SWAT. Cover-wise, I don't know where I want to have you, Kurt Russell. Because there's some long-distance shots out there. Why don't we try here? And we spotted another enemy. Where is it? That looks like the new one. That's the enemy I think we spotted. He's far enough away. And we can't kill him. Let's hope we did something to damage him properly so he can't shoot us. Yes, he can shoot us. Holy smokes! Talk about the misjudgment of the century. Dana Winter, I'm thinking of bringing you up in this direction to help against the unseen sniper over here. And Will Smith, will you have the ability to conduct a bash for us? Can you jump in this direction? No. What we will be able to do is we're going to jump you anyway, just a war cry, so we don't have to take. And what other weapon might he have? It says there is no extra weapon other than Spawning Mist, Silent Echo. The arms that he would normally use against us are non-existent. So I think the war cry is our best bet here to keep everybody safe. And if I position properly, this guy will also get war cried and not be able to do anything nearly close enough to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's be cutting it close. I think I'd have to go here on the jump and hope that we pick both of them up from Warcry in order to keep ourselves as safe. Yes, we get them both. Now, who's left? Oh, you're inside. That's the Scarab. We're done with the Scarab. That means Charles Dutton is on the interior. I think it's time to get you out. You won't have much movement left. But we want to get you positioned in such a way. What have we got? Ah, there's something hidden, and it looks like it could be an Umbra. Tar Shadow, yep. So let's, what's his movement? 16, so it's not the most mobile. I think we bring you up here ready to do battle against the Tar Shadow, and this may be the proper use of your turret. Coming up. Okay, he's alerted, so we got poison worms now to deal with. And we got to keep track of that mind fragger. Can you spit? Not quite, thank goodness. Just out of range. And thank goodness that shot was offline again. We've been lucky on these out of the mist shots. And shoot at the scarab all you want. All right. Now we can take care of the mind fragger, or we can come back in another direction and take care of other things and move away from the mind fragger for now. So many choices. Now if we shot the last spider drones up here, that's not an answer for us. How many would two shots, how damaging would two shots potentially be? Let's find out. We'd be very close to being able to kill it with two shots. The problem then is it's telling me we can't get into the scarab at that angle. Let's get the scarab up to flat ground so we can also shoot a rocket. Let's turn the scarab if we can. Can we not turn the scarab? Well, let's shoot our rocket, our one rocket launch with the scarab that we can. And who do we want to shoot it against? Probably can't reach this guy way in the distance. He's becoming more of a threat all of a sudden. And we've slowed down that threat. Which means maybe Veronica Cartwright. You only see one of them because of this rock. Let's finish the paralyzation. It's nice. It's 16 paralyzing shots at a time. Well, now that we know what that does, let's just do what we can to minimize the numbers that are coming against us right now. That, to me, is our biggest importance. And we have no shield here either. So we have a very accurate gun that only takes one hit point. Let's use it to take out these two enemies. That frees up you for any boom blast I might want to try. And give me some potential options here. Now, can you get on board, by the way? No, the way this guy's turned is he's not making it so we can use it as an escape. So we got to be worried about that also. So let's do our first job at hand. Let's take a shot.
Confirming target.
Apparently we can't take it out in one shot, so let's take 2 definite shots. And let's take... Oh, that was a tar shadow thing also. Oh my lord. So we're going to need overwatches also. What is your will over here? This is becoming a problem. I did not notice the tar shadow. We're in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We are a little bit in trouble. The challenges of playing with your not most high-level team. What we will do is a quick aim. On what is not our best shot. And it was a miss. So we can do an overwatch against this guy.
I'm here.
We can do a rocket. Yeah, no such luck on the grenades. God, there's too much going on. We got to get out of this somehow. We definitely got to overwatch. Let's do Warcry to hopefully help movement here against the Umbra, and we got to do the Overwatch against the Umbra. Excuse me, Overwatch, and see if we can pick him up as he makes his appearance right here. Now it makes me think I don't want to kill this guy yet. What are his abilities? Only a claw. So what we want to do is relocate ourselves so we can take out a claw. Now fortunately the claw is visible and we would get 2 shots from here to take out the claw. And with this weapon I'm very optimistic. Now, this Umbra can't do anything to us. He's bleeding, but he's not dead, so he's not dangerous. And look at this. All of a sudden, we can see the way to get onto the ship. Onto the Scarab, whereas before we couldn't.
I'm ready.
We can definitely do some bashing with you. Well, this one is up high though, so we can't reach him. So it's almost like we got to come out here, bash this guy, come over here, bash this thing, and then what? Warcry him? Well, we can't Warcry him now. We better Warcry these 2 now. And then retreat. Okay. There's also a snipery kind of shooty guy out here too. So if we're going to retreat, is that far enough? Because he can still move. Can he explode? Yeah, he can probably still explode, probably still reach. We got to take a chance that whatever is back here shooting at us is going to miss again. We're a heavy. We have the armor to hold up to it. We're going to send you out here, Kurt Russell, to take care of the Mind Fragger. And the Mind Fragger has a disabled head, so he's not an issue anymore. And where do we want to move you to be a help to us? And does he have what kind? He has stomper legs, so he's definitely a problem there. Let's get you into some cover. Scarab, stay. And let's see if we did enough to stay alive. Come on, crossbow. Did we miss or did we get it? I think we got it. And we take a shot from out of the blue on the scarab, which we're happy to take. And it's shooting its stuff around the scarab. And the scarab all of a sudden is in a position where we don't want it to get shot too much more, or we lose our vehicle potentially. Interesting. And the scarab doesn't have a lot of movement choices to get out of line. Oh yeah, we do, because we can bash through that, thank goodness. So let's get our scarab out of the line of fire. How about that? Yeah, because 2 more shots of those of that nature is not going to be healthy for us. So let's get you back here. And hope you're safe. Then we got a bunch of worms. And the only problem is... Oh, that should be the Mind Fragger that died, so we shouldn't have to worry about him. Now the question becomes, where do we want to go to start gaining sight? Now you have infiltration sneakiness, if you want to call it that. Shall we get you moving up to here to see if you can identify some of those individuals we cannot see right now? And so far, nothing new.
Be right there.
There's something new. We finally found one of the marksmen. Question is, will the marksman... apparently you're still hidden, so let's please stay hidden. And we are not going to shoot the weapon yet. We will do an overwatch though. Right there.
Covering.
There's also, in addition to this guy, seems like there was one more over, and there's the other one. So we found them both. We just can't see them both with lines of sight from where we are right now. So these are damaging and dangerous weapons here that these guys are shooting out at us.
I'm ready.
So Will Smith, this is a threat. We also have the ability to dash over here far enough to kill a worm, so that you could then boom blast from where you are to try and take out one of the 2 snipers or damage them significantly. So let's and we also have more boom blast to maybe work on the other one and or deal with this guy who still has a claw. So we still got some problems out here to take care of. Although according to this, I don't think he sees our infiltrator, even though we're this close. Isn't that cool? So Kurt Russell, we're bringing you over in this fashion. You do have 2 dashes, all for a worm. Well, maybe what we can do is bring you over. Maybe we just have you shoot the worm. And this may be better cover. Let's just see what your shot is, just in case you need cover. Yeah. I think we need to continue with our next dash and just take care of the worm that way. Excuse me. And we can actually have enough movement to get you in cover just in case. Now let's do some boom blast. Because we can. This is our last boom blast with the will that we have. And we need to start damaging some snipers, or we're going to take some hurt. No clue on which way he moved. That's the only problem with them being able to disappear. We don't know where they're going for sure. So let's get you in cover. Kurt Russell, stay there. Scarab, stay safe. Dana Winter, do we dare try hurting the next one? I think what we got to do with you is bring you out here. What's the best cover? There is no best cover against the sniper, unfortunately.
Advancing.
Well, we're going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have to, well, we can war cry him, and then his movement will practically be nothing. And then we can rocket this guy. He'll disappear, but maybe we can get bleeding going and work on their next shot. That'll be bad. Unfortunately, the crystal crossbow overwatch won't be much useful unless he doesn't move too far. We need to retreat and hope we're okay. Now Charles Dutton. Kind of feel like we might need to retreat you a little bit to get away from the worms. And unfortunately, we can't throw our turrets yet. We're going to bring you here to get away from the worm. Nah, I don't think that's good enough. Don't think that's good enough. Can we jump down anywhere? Apparently not. Well, if we dashed you, then you could maybe jump down into some kind of cover over here. Tough, 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 tough.
Pushing on. Moving out.
And we're safe from the worms, at least for now. Are we safe from the sharpshooters? We're safe as long as they miss. Yeah, let him oh, he was shooting at Dutton is what it looks like. I think we're lucky with another miss. So the sharpshooters we're aware of them now. Which ones can you see? Do we have a shot? Let's find out.
Confirming target.
Do we have a shot? No, we do not have a shot on him being able to not disappear. So what we're gonna do, see if we can finish this guy off. And hopefully with the crystal crossbow, it being a silent weapon, it's not going to be an issue. Let's take out his pincer, and then I think it's only a pincer we got to worry about.
Zooming in.
So he should be out of action. Yes. Now, do we dare risk ourselves being seen? Will 18, we could shoot for a little bit of paralysis, but not quite get him totally paralyzed. But with that much paralysis, maybe he won't be able to shoot his weapon next time. So since we can see him, that's the action against this guy. We're going to try to keep him from being able to shoot back at us with the paralyzation.
Confirming target.
And we will switch targets. There we go. Let's see if we can be accurate and make it happen. We got paralysis put on, so that's going to hamper his movement abilities. And then we are also, because it says we're hidden still, going to put a little overwatch out in this direction for his reappearance, maybe.
Providing overwatch.
That means we have more guys to do more things against this other guy, and he's still hidden. So technically we can't see him. So we're just going to take another random grenade shot over here to try and hurt him since he can't be seen. And get some more damage going. And can we tell if he's bleeding? It doesn't look like he's bleeding yet. So we're going to bring ourselves out here.
Trying to
See if a
reposition.
grenade can reach from you. Or if he's out of range. Now we're going to try another grenade just to get some bleeding going. We don't know if when he disappeared he moved to where we can't hurt him. Kurt Russell, Charles Dutton. Charles Dutton, let's do this with you. We got some problems up above that are going to drop right down on us. If we don't get moving. That would appear to be blocking lines of sight from snipers unless this guy way over here moved down here to get an angle on us. But if he did, we'll have covering crystal crossbow shot. We're going to bring you back here to get away from the worms.
Target detected.
Yeah, well, we knew he was there. Come on, Charles, get with the program. And then Kurt Russell, we got to do some stuff with you to help us out. And can you get to any kind of cover as we try advancing on these guys in such a way that will help us? I don't like this cover because it could be flanked by that sniper. So we're in some tricky positions here. And you don't have any dash available. And I want to get you moved because the worms could potentially drop down on your side.
What are we doing?
What do we still have left here? Not much. So Kurt, we're going to move you forward to perhaps here, which potentially can keep you safest. We don't know for sure. What did we see? We see this guy, and he's still a threat right where he is. So against him at least, the cover is better here. Not necessarily against this guy. But he's the one we can see. Nope. So that's not worthwhile. Stay safe, Kurt. Stay safe, Will. And Scarab. How far can you shoot a rocket? Pretty dang far. How accurate will it be, though? Let's find out. Not accurate enough. Both those shots went short. See if we live to fight another day. That was a nice waste of a poison worm. We like that one. No, we didn't want you to activate it. We wanted you to activate it. And did we miss? Those snipers are the most inaccurate snipers, and we are so lucky as a result. Well, there goes the... I jinxed it by telling us how inaccurate they were.
Ready for action.
I think it is now time for some crystal crossbow. If we can take out that freaking back. And we're at the wrong angle to be able to do that because he's going to disappear on us yet again. Doggone it. Can we see this guy's back? Pain Chameleon arm. They have Pain Chameleon arms in addition to Pain Chameleon backs. Holy smokes. What kind of will are we looking at on these guys? Let's find that out too. 15. 13. So actually, we can paralyze them with those kind of numbers. Let's see if that works in our favor. So I thought he had enough paralyzation where he couldn't disappear if he's like apparently he can disappear, paralyzed, or not. Let's try the other one.
Attempting to acquire target.
$16 of 41. So they aren't paralyzed enough. Let's hope that paralyzation makes it so they can't shoot that weapon. How about we do this? First thing we got to do... Well, you won't die unless they can shoot another sniper weapon at us. Do we have any shots left? No, we're out of ammo with the Scarab. So let's try to attack some attention of worms. See if we can draw them towards us. And let's figure out. Let's get you healed. Because we cannot take another. And we could bash one of the worms. Or we can war cry worms and bash them with Kurt Russell. And what kind of cover can we take that's going to be best against those snipers? This is what we got to try right here. Kurt Russell, can you get out here and do some bashing? have the ability to move anywhere to get in cover? Absolutely not. Holy smokes. Let's hope they're paralyzed enough to not be able to shoot. They're sniper rifles. Dana Winner. We don't know where they are. We don't know where they can be. But we're going to bring you up here. And you don't have enough will for a war cry even. Yikes. Let's reload
Switching.
and get ready. And we're really counting, I'm telling you, we're counting on them not being able. And he may be almost out of worms. He may have one more round in him, but that should be it.
Aiming. Preparing to fire.
Seems like a waste, doesn't it?
Preparing to fire. Got you.
Cross your fingers. And these worms are like stopping like a space out of range. Thank you, Scarab. Yep, one more round. This should be it. And they're going for the Scarab. Let them. Uh-oh. Is he bleeding out? One of them was able to shoot still, right here. This guy was not, apparently. So Kurt Russell, we got lucky. You only have one hand left. Thank goodness that's all you need. Get rid of the two-handed weapon. Let's heal. And get you saved. Okay. Take some cover. And we have some options now to get rid of some things. Not a lot of options, but we have options. Dana Winner. That gives you bash opportunities over here. I don't know if I like that option. So we're gonna shoot a rocket right close by. And he's disappeared on us. Where? We don't know. So let's shoot a grenade. Well, is that the most damage? We need him visible. Let's find out. We might want him visible. Let's try this. Let's do this. And we perhaps got lucky on some more damage over here.
What's the plan?
Let's see if we can gain sight of this guy. Nope.
I can do this.
Nope. Let's see if we can shoot for where he might be, which would be over here somewhere, and apparently we can't tell enough where it might be. So that's not an option. Let's overwatch here just in case.
Attempting overwatch.
Russell, stay safe. We definitely got to take out some worms because there's too many to deal with right off the bat. So let's figure out the best way to get ourselves into safety. And I think it is right now to run.
Try and get there.
Scarab will stay there. Charles Dutton. I don't think we have to worry about this guy anymore. Is there any up above to drop down? Not right away.
Moving fast.
So someone is actually panicked. What do you know? That's one way to use up worms. Drive the scarab nearby. At least a poison worm variety. Oh no! Okay, he's gonna miss because he saw the spider drones. And the spider drones are going to have some fun. If he wants to do that and play that game. Let's get some more spider drones back here and see if we can find him. Oh, we found him. Take that. Well, he would disappear again. So what would I rather do? He's paralyzed. So he shouldn't be able to do anything now. So that means let's finish the job. Now we know they can still disappear if they're paralyzed. But I want to get them paralyzed so we don't have to take shots from them anymore. And he is now, should be, paralyzed also. And he didn't disappear. And he didn't disappear. So that means, in their paralyzed state, we need to get rid of some worms. He's panicked and should be out of ammo. We need to do some worm hunting, guys. Because we don't have to worry about the snipers anymore. And what do we need to do? There's one more worm way over here. I think we can take care of this one.
Okay.
Now all we've got left is this big old thing over here. And if he's panicked, let's hope he'll run away and get off the board, because then we can deal with our paralysis. Now what have you got left as far as shots? We're going to take another paralysis shot here because he's only barely paralyzed. He can last paralyzed a few more turns, I think. So let's send one more paralyzation shot out there, except we don't have quick aim. Oh well, so we'll overwatch here. because he'll lose one turn of paralysis. We'll get you behind a tree to get ready for that.
Do we have a plan?
And we'll leave you right there. Charles Dutton. Let's just use your shots and see if that can get you some experience so you can help us get promoted.
Nice deal.
And we got spider drones. They can get us out of a sticky spot also. There. He's more paralyzed now because of it. Okay, what we want to do is get rid of this big guy again. He's got 23 virus, his will, so he's going to continue his panicking because he recovers the will. What we need to do is take him out, ultimately. What's going to give us our best line of sight? Who the heck knows? Because he's going to be trying to move also. It looks like we used up our ammo. We don't have a way to reload with that. So we'll stay here in case we need to pick up the turret. Kurt Russell. So we run you close to help us out. Don't know if he'll be able to stomp or not. Let's get everybody over here to try and take this thing out while the other guys are paralyzed. Maybe we can end up with a little bit of a capture, huh? 28, 23, 29, 25.
Keep it together, operative. I'm on the move.
We're going to keep you here just in case we need to continue the paralysis shots. So let's just have you recover.
I'll be okay.
And we'll get the spider drone ready just in case. It would appear he's trying to get to the edge to get out of here. Is he in range of the turret? At least we got to have a little turret fun. We can armor break. We got just enough will to do it. Let's back off just in case he can stomp. Not enough for rage burst.
Focus.
What have we got? Dutton, can you hit that leg? Oh, you have no more armor. Well, we can reload the turret, but I don't know how much is left as far as ammo goes. Plenty of ammo. We don't need to reload. So don't even get fooled by that option. Can we remote control the turret? When you're out of ammo, there's always an out. I think we can remote control again if we have enough will.
What's our move?
Let's take our last shot with the turret. And is that it? Did we take it out? Not quite. He's going to bleed out, though. So that may, if we're lucky, be it. So instead, we'll bring you up here, Dana Winter, and get ready. Okay, he bled out. And we hopefully captured one of them. What do you know? Not one that we necessarily needed for any kind of research, but Veronica, you got an upgrade. That's good. Kurt Russell, you're near another promotion. And Charles Dutton, yeah, dang it, you got a way to go. That's why I was taking so many shots with you, just trying to get you some kind of experience. Didn't quite work out. Alright, so we gained another weapon. That's just a regular sniper rifle. We did capture a Triton. That's cool. And we, more importantly, we gained back. It was expensive, but we have it. But we gained back the living crystal, so we can start harvesting those. And let's get our one promotion out of the way. Veronica, that's a nice one. Weak spot is not bad. Vanish. Move within 5 tiles and disappear from view or until spotted. Well, that's totally an infiltrator kind of a thing, so let's do it. Sneak attack is also would be nice to get if you're going to be a true infiltrator, so we'll work towards that. This is less important with that in mind. Now we got some new research. Triton vivisection. Oh, let's do it. It's only 10 hours. Let's just pop it up top. Because I want to learn how should I be focusing more on captures in other playthroughs also. How important are some of these researches? What does it unlock for us? I don't know what all these vivisections do for us in the positive. So I want to learn as many as I can, and then we'll have to learn the ones we don't get in this playthrough. I don't think you can do it all, but I got to start getting a feel for what are the more important ones as compared to others. And I think what we'll do, even though we've got some injuries, but our stamina will just be enough to see if we can locate the lair, whatever it is that's over here, and see if we can make it down. There's no guarantee with the Tiamats will make it down here, but after we do this, we'll be able to come up and start reharvesting living crystals. Let's get the other one chosen, please. Thank you. And what have we got? Okay, we came down here. Do we have one more ship to get over here? Where's the the Thunderbird? I thought you were moving, but apparently you're not. We need to get you healed up too. And the protein mutane site, we're going to keep you there to harvest there. Where can we send you to harvest? How's your stamina and health? Yeah, you're looking fine there. Well, let's see if we can send this somewhere. So we need the protein. Is there anything else nearby worth harvesting? There's another field we can harvest at. So what we'll do is we'll come down here, see if there's any resources in this unexplored site, then head over here to harvest. And let's go see, are the Tiamats going to make it? Yeah, the Proteans getting harvested. And I kind of made note, I think the least Proteans we need to start being able to build stuff is 50. So once we get up there, we'll check and see what we might be able to build. And the least of the orichalcum on any particular weapon is also 50, 125 being another level for certain weapons. So we just might make it down here. Look at that. And let's just see how healed we're getting. We're not even there to get healed, but we're almost healed back up to get this team out. And then we can head them over. No, we don't need to do that one. We can send them here. Well, that's the forge. I gotta find an orichalcum mine. Is there one down here? That's Living Crystal. Well, we'll figure out where the nearest orichalcum mine is that we can send these guys to. And I'll do that off camera. So you don't have to watch me wait. Search. And it looks like our next mission is going to be this one. So it's a high threat level. It's a nighttime, not my most favorite. But really, I'm only doing this to see if we can find the lair. I'm assuming at this strength level 19 or whatever it was showing initially that it's a lair as opposed to a citadel. Let's get the other ship there so we have a chance. There we go. This is our next mission next time as we continue harvesting now. And I'll have to find out. I'll make sure I find out where the nearest orichalcum site is, and we'll get harvesting there also. And we got some things going that we wanted to get going so we can wrap up this playthrough in time for October 1st. So give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you're thinking. Anything in particular else you see we're missing that we got to go for. Otherwise, I hope to see you next time. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching.